this is a virtual agent, which is specifically a very small prototype which we have designed for Sayaji hotels. Now this will be plugged to your website. Let's see when it's got plugged to your website, what wonders it can bring and what experience it tries to give to your customers. Now, a customer when jumps into your website, rather than clicking the information over a website, they can straight away talk to a virtual agent. So we call it as an Oshi, where Oshi able to answer most of the question which our customer is looking for. So let's assume I am a customer right now. I came to your website and want to see certain properties or check, because I had a plan to stay at Indore and I'm looking for some good places or hotels available there. So as a customer, most of the time I search in a Google or come to the landing page. This time what happens, as and when I land into your website, there's a virtual agent completely available where I can have a discussion, ask my queries. So let's assume I am looking for a stay. So I say, yeah, I am, I want to experience it. Immediately it says, which location you are looking for. So I can, select this location, or if required, I can have my personal queries. Like I say, I'm just showing you an example. Want to stay at Indore, or I can, by the way, click it also. So I'm just showing you all the options. So once I say I want to stay at Indore, it says, yeah, Sayaji Hotel Indore offers 5-star experience, renowned, dedicated hotel facility, and all this information is available. So I had an option to ask for check the accommodation, check the offers, what is available in dining, and which location it is. So preferably rather than writing this time, I say, okay, show me what are the accommodations available. So as I go inside, it quickly asks me, okay, can I know your name? So I say, yeah, definitely. I'm Sujit. My phone number is this, and I continue. Immediately, all the facility of accommodation is shown to me. And very interestingly, this time, the user get the experience what he or she is looking for, or the stay properties or the information of that property immediately in front of them, and I can check our availability. Now this is straight away connected back to the website. So once I click, let's assume I click check availability, it straight away goes to the specific property page. Now, very interestingly, now you can see I can check my reservation. Now, as a customer, I get a complete feel that, okay, all my answers which I was about to ask. So I can ask any type of a question regarding my stay, regarding the information, and all the answers will be given immediately then and there, rather than, surfing the whole website. Now, let's assume as a visitor, I forgot to even, I will say, check in, or I seen the bot, I have spoken to the virtual assistant, but I didn't perform anything further. So I didn't check in any places. I'm just a visitor who have seen this. Now the next time, as and when the person comes back, so I'm just pressing the back button. Now we'll say, automatic promotion is being pushed. It understands, so Oshi understands that the user who was viewing the page was looking for a hotel in Indore. So automatically a campaign is being designed and pushed to this user. Hey, you can get a 50% off of accommodation. Do you want to book it now? So I can straight away book it now. Now understand, for next time when I come back, Oshi understands, knows the particular user was looking for what type of a property, which place, which hotel he or she was inquiring, and responds based on that. So this is what I was showing quickly for our website. Now I will take you to other platform. Let's as you have seen, Facebook is the most commonly used platforms where major of the time investment goes of an individual. Even we all spend around couple of hours in Facebook. So let's assume I am a user who scrolls into a Facebook and sees your ad into Facebook. What happens from there? So now the screen which you're gonna see is basically my Facebook page. So I'm back in my Facebook, and this time, by the way, I am taking a separate example. This time the vertical is car, so it can be the property of yours as well. But for a demo sake, this is being created for a car, but it'll give you a similar sort of a experience that how the whole platform works. So now this time when I jump in and I see, okay, there is information about a car, there's a new car launched or a new property or a new, the hotel information is given. Most of the time, what we tend to do is basically once I click, it takes me to the website or the landing pages. But when it is connected to ORAI platform, a visitor or the user have a full flexibility to talk with you within Facebook. Now, if you see, immediately the virtual assistance comes within Facebook. So the user is not moved anywhere. So I haven't gone to the website, none of the places. Within Facebook, I just click this ad, and or it can be a blog, it can be any information, and just click that, and automatically the user is given all the information he or she is looking for immediately in front of them. So, and very interestingly, or I understand what type of a ad or the topic is spoken right now, and all the information is given based on that. So it understands this ad is specifically designed for Compass. So I can have a full-fledged discussion with Oshi here to understand, what is this car? What are the more details? So I say, okay, tell me more detail about Compass and what are the specification. So I can have a discussion. I can write, chat, click, put a voice command. Everything is possible. So you can see, it's immediately start talking to me and giving me all my answers which I'm looking for. So if I say, okay, tell me what are the different color variants available. So it tries to answer me, what are the different color variants, which model. So if I just quickly, so you can see, all the answers given then and there. I haven't moved anywhere else. I'm still in Facebook. Very interestingly, what ORAI is doing in the backend is identifying the need of this customer. So the customer is me as a Suchit, and it's trying to figure out what this customer is actually doing. And in the backend, in your panel, you will see a whole set of data of Sujit coming into picture automatically. As and when Sujit is talking, you can see he's looking for test drive coming from Facebook, location is Bangalore, and the email address and phone number which is provided here is being automatically verified. So that's where the major challenge, if some users are coming from Facebook or some other platforms, how to validate whether the phone number which they have provided or the phone number which is available in Facebook or these platforms are valid or not. So ORAI has a verification method built in. What it does is basically it scans through all the email providers in the globe and identifies whether the email address which is available in this social platform is correct or not. Second, is it reachable or not? If I sent the email, whether this is a correct email address or the response is coming or not. Similarly, it does a query or it does a AI algorithm built in which figures out whether the phone number which is provided or picked up from any of these platforms are correct or not. When I say correct, what I mean by is it reachable number? Rather than 10 digit, I'll say it is is it a workable number or is this phone number is reachable? So ORAI has a functionality which scans through all the phone provider across the world and figures out whether this information is correct or not. Similarly, it tells you whether the lead quality is correct, or the lead quality importance of this lead, how long this lead has spoken about. Is this particular lead, as a Sujit, is really wants to come to your hotel and check in any of the property, or is just looking for information? So all those type of algorithms are built in, and immediately, as in when I'm accessing any of your platforms, whether website, whether Facebook, whether Instagram, this information is immediately sent to you over email. Or if you are using any CRM, plug back to your CRM. So the idea is this information is immediately shared to you and let you know that this is a person who is right now accessing any of your property. So it can be website, it can be your Facebook page, so that you are being notified and can talk to this person immediately. ORAI is doing its work, by the way. ORAI is talking to this person, making him involved. The question which is asked by him or her is being responded, and immediately letting you know that this is the person who's looking for this type of information. So then you can, quickly go and connect with them. Now, we all know how information savvy we are when it comes for a smartphone. So how much we prefer to